The 5 secrets of how to manage rheumatoid arthritis problems. Tips to help rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis causes joint pain and is a systemic disease, meaning it spreads throughout the body. It's also an autoimmune disease. This is when your body's immune system, which normally protects you against disease-causing bacteria and viruses, mistakenly attacks your joints. So, it's not a good thing to be diagnosed with, is it? In this second video in the series of the Secrets of Arthritis, you'll discover 5 secrets of how to manage rheumatoid arthritis problems, with tips on how to help you cope. Before then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying the other videos in this series, and then please click the grey bell icon to be notified of future videos being uploaded to the Natural Health Guys channel. So, here are those 5 secrets of how to manage rheumatoid arthritis problems. Number 1. The impact on your body. These are 6 typical conditions and problems that arise as a consequence of developing rheumatoid arthritis. 1. When your autoimmune system attacks the thin membrane that lines your joints, systemic inflammation and pain will start to occur. 2. This systemic inflammation can also lead to a loss of appetite and fatigue, and a decline in overall health. 3. Muscle wasting and anemia may also occur. 4. It commonly affects fingers, wrists and elbows. 5. Rheumatoid arthritis is a symmetrical condition and typically, the erosive changes develop on a symmetrical basis. This means that if your joint on the left side of your body is affected, the other corresponding joint on the right side of your body will also be affected. 6. Inflammation may cause the synovial membrane between the joints to thicken, and eventually the cartilage wears away. And the bony fusion can lead to a joint becoming permanently fixated. The good news is that with early diagnosis and making changes to your lifestyle, you can help prevent rheumatoid arthritis from causing further damage to your joints, ligaments, cartilage, and tendons. Number 2. The symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. The severity of the condition may vary from one person to another, as follows. 1. Many sufferers with this condition will say they experience intermittent bouts of pain, which can become worse over a period of time. These incidences may last for one day or for several months. 2. The most common symptoms include reddish, swollen, warm joints. 3. Often there is joint stiffness, which usually occurs in the morning, with the pain lessening in intensity during the day. 4. If you experience a recurring and unexplained tingling feeling or numbness in your hands and wrists or pain in your foot, you may be suffering from the early stages of rheumatoid arthritis. 5. Other not-so-common symptoms may include dryness of the mouth, eyes, throat, skin, and nose. This is due to the autoimmune disorder that causes certain glands to stop releasing moisture. The dryness in several parts of the body can be experienced even when rheumatoid arthritis is still in its early stages. Number 3. The causes of rheumatoid arthritis. To date, the exact causes have not yet been fully understood. If some members of your family have the condition, the likelihood of you developing the condition is a higher risk probability. Several lifestyle factors may also come into play in increasing your risks of developing rheumatoid arthritis, for example, smoking, hormonal changes and stress have been linked to the condition, although these are usually triggers for a more fundamental and underlying problem of chronic inflammation in your body. Number 4. The long-term side effects. One of the most common long-term side effects is limited movement and joint deformity. Lumps of tissue called rheumatoid nodules may also develop under the skin where the bones are located. The internal systems and organs of the body can also be affected due to the condition, causing systemic or body-wide inflammation. Unfortunately, since a medical cure for this condition has not yet been discovered, those who have been diagnosed with this disease may suffer from it chronically for life. Number 5. Prevention. There are some preventative measures, although most, if not all that you come across, focus on suppressing the symptoms rather than dealing with the root cause. For example, one preventive measure includes taking vitamin C, as synovia or joint fluids tend to be the object of attack. The vitamin C is an antioxidant and helps to build collagen to fight the inflammation. But it's actually the inflammation itself which is the root cause that needs to be attacked at a cellular health level, and that can be traced all the way back to your dietary habits. For example, processed and ultra-processed foods contain inflammatory compounds which, over time, helps create an overall inflammatory environment within your body's cell structure. That means the whole of your body gets affected and runs the risk of developing many ailments, illnesses and diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. So, preventive measures that can be implemented straight away include: 1. Cut out processed and ultra-processed foods from your diet. 2. Increase your intake of oily fish such as wild salmon, anchovies, sardines and mackerel, as these contain anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids that are combined with antioxidants called polyphenols. 3. If you're a vegan or vegetarian, eat marine algae, such as edible seaweed, or a relevant supplement that also contains the right polyphenols. And 4. Exercise regularly, which includes walking, cycling, running and swimming. Summing up, rheumatoid arthritis is something to be avoided however possible, and if you're unfortunate enough to already be diagnosed with this condition, then managing it as best you can becomes a different priority. If you feel any pain or numbness and tingling in the joints, then you must seek advice from your healthcare professional to give you and your body the best chance of dealing with the disease, especially when it's in its early stages, to help protect the quality of your life. The Secrets of Arthritis video series is continued in the next video, which looks in more detail at osteoarthritis and how best to deal with it. We hope you found this video, The 5 Secrets of How to Manage Rheumatoid Arthritis Problems, helpful and of interest. And please feel free to share with people you think will also find this video worth watching. To get more videos like this one, why not become an exclusive subscriber of this channel? By clicking on the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video, and then click the grey bell icon to ensure you get notified of when the next video is uploaded. Many thanks. And here's to the start of a journey to help you and anyone else you know to manage any of the conditions mentioned above, in a way to improve your, or their, overall lifestyle.